Hi, my name is Robin Selders, and I'm a member of Rose Hill Church. I'm also the owner of Cupcake Junkie. I'd like to share with you my testimony. Literally, this is my testimony. We're sitting in it, this bakery. In about 2008 to 2009, I started praying to God, asking Him to help me figure out my purpose. I didn't feel like I was living my purpose and doing what I was called to do. Little did I know that He'd revealed my purpose to me without me ever really knowing it. In the fall of 2009, my friend said, "Hey, let's open up a cupcake shop." And I said, okay. So for the next 5 years, I started trying to figure out how to bake. Just a lot of trial and error, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, until I finally got something that I thought was a really good product. Well, I began selling my product around 2014, from barbershop to beauty shops, walking up and down Plank Road and Scenic Highway. After a while, I had customers who were calling me, and I didn't really have to go sell it door to door anymore. And so that's what I did. I continued teaching because I am a former school teacher, and I also bake. Well, about the 2016-2017 school year, school was beginning to start, and I did not get any butterflies on the first day of school. And I had been telling myself for the past couple of years, I'm going to save enough money and I'm going to open this bakery. Well, that particular school year, when I didn't get those butterflies, I kind of knew that this was pretty much the end of the road for me for teaching. At the beginning of 2017, Pastor always has a theme for the year. And I forget what the theme was for 2017, but I do know that he began the year with a series of sermons on faith. And when I say every Sunday, I felt like he was speaking directly to me. He would say one or several things that would resonate with me completely. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, Father, I hear you. I hear you. You are talking directly to me. And so that's when I knew that I was for sure going to resign from teaching and go into baking full time. And I did. I gave my resignation to the school board. Well, school ended on May 24th, 2017. That was my last day teaching. And my whole plan was to bake full time, substitute teach when school started back, and continue driving for waiter, because I had started driving for waiter too. I said between those 3 jobs, that would be enough money for me to pay my bills. And that was my entire plan. Well, after Pastor's series on faith, he started a series on finances. And he started talking about tithing. And I've been a tither ever since my first job at Pizza Hut. But he said something that was really cool to me in one of those sermons. He said something about giving more than you've ever given before. And I thought that was really cool. And I said, you know what? I would love to just put $1,000 in a plate like, thank you, Lord. Like nothing, like it wouldn't affect me at all. And I kid you not, that was on a Sunday. That next Monday, I checked my account just to make sure, the paycheck had gone into the account. And I had thousands of dollars dropped into that account from the school board. Well, I called to make sure it was legit first. They said yes. And I knew right then what God was doing. He was giving me some money to start this business, but he was also allowing me to do what I felt in my heart that Sunday I wanted to do, which was give $1,000 at church. And the next Sunday, that's what I did. Put it in the plate like nothing. Was so excited to be able to do it. Well, the way things went that summer, 2017, it was very quickly. Like I said, May 24th was my last day teaching. By July 3rd, I had the keys to this space right here. And I was open by August 25th, 2017. And if I were to go into all the details of how it happened, like you wouldn't even believe me. But what I do know is that it was all by God's power that it was done. It was by no will, power, or anything that I had on my own that it was done. I just honestly believe that God rewarded my faithfulness, that I stepped out on faith to do what it was that He wanted me to do. And ever since then, He's made it possible for me to take care of my obligations each month. And there have been so many testimonies given in this space, so many awesome awesome things that I can claim. That's all because of God. So I really believe that he wanted Cupcake Junkie to be here, because almost every day I have a new story of a new encounter of someone that I've met who has influenced my life, or has said that I've influenced their lives, or we are working together to help each other at this point. So to conclude, I will just say that God is faithful. Whenever he's telling you to do something, please do it. And we all have a purpose. We just have to tap into it, listen to figure out what that purpose is, and then just go for it, because God can use you within your purpose. And I'm so happy that he chose to use me here at Cupcake Junkie.